Yo, my name is Eric. Some people call me the Fro. Some people call me the E. Some people call me Weird Hair Guy. But by all those names, I am the Eric. I'm going to do my second draft now. I might suck. I might do great. We will see. Hey, we have a pick that is easy. I guess we are in white. If we didn't have a pick that is stupid obvious, we would probably take Bleeding Edge, which is just totally nuts. Davriel's okay, but I've been unimpressed by him. It's these two cards for sure. Okay, what do we have here? Bolt Bend is pretty mediocre. This is on color, if we do want to go for the Boros deck. I haven't tried Boros yet. Red can be strong, but is pretty dependent on getting those Pyrohelixes and Jai's Greetings. And it does not synergize with Proliferate all that well. Evolution Sage is another good option. I'm skeptical about this because this wants me to draft a bunch of tricks, and tricks in this format are usually quite bad. What does the interweb say about this pick? Evolution Sage, it rates at a 123 out of many things. And then we'd have Arlen's Wolf. Staying on color, we'd just be taking the Light Shield, but that's not great. Soren's Thirst, Casmina's Transmutation. Transmutation. They pick it very low, actually. It's kind of surprising. Well, I feel like the best card in this pack is probably the Evolution Sage, and in these colors could potentially get pretty nutty. I don't like this color combination, but it's the most powerful card. We might not end up in white-green, but we'll take it for now. Okay, here Liliana's Triumph is a passable, suboptimal removal spell. Samut's pretty good, but you want to have enough creatures to make him relevant. So you want to have a good amount of 2 and 3 drops. You can't be dropping him without creatures on the field, or he's really, really wasted. He allows you to keep a decent amount of pressure up. The fact that he's green or red means if we don't end up in Evolution Sage, we can easily go white-red. Yeah, I think I talked myself into Samo. I haven't played with him yet, so we'll see.
Initiate, you are not worthy.
Oh, and then we get Jingangu, which definitely wants us to have lots of 2 and 3 drop creatures. I guess we're in white-green. I wish we could take this Martyr and this guy, or this guy and this guy, but at least we have a plan now.
Diversity of life on each plane gives it personality.
Snare Spinner seems totally fine here. Enforcer Griffin is a big flying boy. Snare Spinner or Enforcer Griffin? Well, based on where we're at, the Snare Spinner is worth a little more to us. These kind of are hard to pick from for me, because this is often one of the biggest flying things in the field, but this is more important for what we have now. Cruel Sullivan's a pretty great card if we want to potentially splash into black. Removal's not great in limited, so sometimes this guy can just sit in the field and hector your opponent for a good long time. I think with all things considered here, we probably just want the Martyr to try to have enough 2-drop critters for these guys to be good. Another Snare Spinner is fine. A Makeshift Battalion is probably a little better because it's on curve. Top of the statue is also totally playable, if very unexciting. I guess will be the bane of flying decks everywhere. None of these cards are very exciting to me, but again, we can take the 2-drop, and hell, maybe we get another Yang, and maybe we start getting some proliferate payoffs, and that would be great. None of these cards are especially good. This could be played, but we're not looking forward to it. Wow, this came all the way to this late a pick. Pick 10. Computer's pretty low on this strategy, too. I guess we're taking Light Shield. None of these cards are particularly exciting. Defiant Strike, it replaces itself, but is very uninteresting. I don't think this is a good trick either. Maybe we end up with 100 Charm Strays. Iron Belly's playable. Neither of these are playable for what we're trying to do. We're taking Teferi because we need him for our collection. But I don't know if we'll end up splashing blue. Honestly, if we weren't taking Teferi, there's not a hell of a lot here that helps what we're trying to do. I guess the giant growth, but that's pretty unimpactful.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
Got Bloom Hulk seems really, really good here. Dovin is okay, but we're really a creature deck, and we want to beat in. And I don't know that anything beats in quite as good as Bloom Hulk. As far as we have 1, 2, 3, 4 if we play that, 5 enablers for our payoffs and proliferate. Seems reasonable. Paradise Druid is another way to potentially shove this Teferi in here. I don't know how valuable that is. I know Rising Populace is very solid. And often one of those cards that just is innocuous and sits out there until it's so big that you can't get around it. I'm irritated we haven't seen a single Wanderer Strike or was it Battle the Bonds, the 2-creature fight card. We haven't gotten any removal options so far at all, which is concerning, because we may have no way to get anything off the battlefield at all here. In which case we are really a totally vanilla aggro deck, and we have to pray that that works out, and it often does not. Paradise Druid or Rising Populace? Paradise Druid in a vacuum. I mean, I guess. Multiple Paradise Druids. Well, if we're taking multiple Paradise Druids, we can definitely splash the Teferi Time Raveler. I don't know how important a splash it is in limited. War Screecher's also fine. Multiple Paradise Druids definitely make it easy for us to run just 16 land, which is kind of nice. There's also New Horizon. gives us a lot of 2-drops to pump too. Divine Arrow? Sure, yeah. Our first pseudo removal spell. We'll take it. Third Snare Spinner? I guess. I mean, I said we need 2-drops, but we need more than just 2-drops. Okay, so we have some picks here. Thundering Ceratok is fine. Battlefield Promotion seems like a good trick here. Courage and Crisis or Battlefield Promotion. I don't know how to weight those, really. I like Battlefield a little more just because it's instant speed. Thundering Ceratok does occasionally set up just like the bomb turn, where you just turn everything sideways. But so far we're not getting a lot of abilities to place counters, and we do a decent amount of proliferate triggers. 1, 2, 3. Only three proliferate triggers so far. So maybe we do take the Courage in Crisis. Can't ever get rid of a creature with Courage in Crisis, though. I'm going to take the first trick a little more highly than the 4/5. That may be a mistake. Vivian's Grizzly seems fine here. Honestly, it's not that great a creature, but it is a late game sink, and our deck is lacking a late game sink at the moment. Neoform's interesting. It would give us a way to dig out our God Eternal Oketra if we wanted to splash blue, which at this point would be an island, the 2 Paradise Druids, and maybe a Nurture Centaur if one comes up. Neoform's value does go up if you have a card like Oketra. It's a little awkward to use, though. I think it's a little too risky. Let's take the big dumb creature. And a big dumb creature. Playable. Single combat seems fine. There might be a occasion where we get a giant critter, and we can just bomb the board. The Wanderer is our first removal option we've seen in quite a while. Wanderer's Strike is really what we want, but the Wanderer seems fine too.
2 mages duel. Only 1 leaves.
Band Together is what we gotta take here. As much as I love the Sunblade Angel, this is basically just like Doomblade in this format, so... Rising Populace, Sunblade Angel. Wow, this pack is... I want everything. If we could just take 4 cards in this pack, life would be amazing. Sunblade is 146. It would be our first flyer, but it does have the potential to basically just save the game when it comes into play. It's not going to run away with it, but if they don't have a flying blocker, this thing just is going to take over in a big way. Stinger is very solid, and Pollenbright Druid is another proliferate trigger. Let's look at some numbers here. Probably the Druid, right? Let's see, 1 counter. 2. I'm not going to count that. 2 counters, 3 counters, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things that care about proliferate. And how many proliferate triggers do we have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the druid seems good. Man, we're just not going to get a Wanderer Strike. It's all I wanted for Christmas. We haven't seen a single one. Enforcer Griffin. I guess the Infinity Snare Spinners are continuing here. Another Pollen by Druid seems fine. Another Martyr for the Cause. Or do we want the 3-drop? We might want the 3-drop here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Infinite Snare Spinners. I guess we want the 3-drop because it puts a counter on something. Do 1 flyer or just keyword big. More Screecher or Worm? I guess the Screecher can potentially get buffed up. We probably just take the evasive thing over the big thing. Uh-oh. We are waiting for server. All right, technical difficulties. Let's see if we can reconnect here. Please try again. Well, I'd love to. Yeah, I'll take a hexproof dude. Sideboard card seems good. More flying dudes. Okay, what are we working with here? I don't think we're gonna warp our mana base for Teferi. It's not that big a deal. What do we have for counts here? 1,000,000 creatures. Let's cut some of our 100,000 snare spinners. We're basically just all creatures, huh? We've got like no tricks. 0 subtlety. We're just decked as all creatures. This is going to be a weird one. Just play things until they play a bigger thing, and then we stare across the board and sigh. Huh. Cut a couple 2s. Guess we can cut a Paradise Druid since we're not splashing. What is the weakest of these creatures now? Slightly more white than green. Could we go 16? We have enough 2-drops, right? We can easily go 16. We can play on 2 and 3 mana for quite a while. We do have 1 Paradise Druid. I do wish we had a few more interactive pieces here. It's the second time I've drafted white, and once off stream, and seen 0 Wanderer Strikes. I've watched people draft this on stream, and they seem to get all the Wanderer Strikes, and we never see any. Woe is us, for Wanderer Strike is the way, the true way. I think this is what we got. This is not the sort of thing I would normally draft, but maybe we'll just draw Oketra every game and win. Unlikely. No, we'll probably draw Oketra every game and draw 4 land. Can't pronounce your name, dude. I demand you enunciate. Okay. Well, I made the joke, so I guess I have to keep it. Well, that's good. I mean, for us, not for him. And we draw a 5-drop. Cool story deck. And a trick. This is kind of hilarious, isn't it? Our draw was bad, his was worse. I sure called that, though. Hey, we have things we can cast. Let's not draw land for a while, that would be nice. That's annoying. What did I just say? Yeah, that's the thing. No thanks. Okay, so now that it's completely transparent that he has a trick, let's assume it's just a +1. Yeah, that's too many creatures. We can cast this, put a counter on him. We're just holding on to the sides. We're drawing too much land. We drew 2 land off a 4-land keep. This is already very bad. I think we do this, block with 2/2 and Divine Arrow. I don't know if it's correct, but the trick was so transparent that it just seems like the better play. Ooh, doesn't matter what we do, we're going to lose to that. least we have a sideboard card. Die. Can't be that transparent with your tricks, sir. Why do we gotta keep drawing land? Yeesh. 3 land in a row is not how we win a game. This one is looking pretty over, folks. What's he doing?
Help you through this.
Start applying some pressure. Oh, that's a problem. Well, so much for having a planeswalker. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. You got it.
We'll find our own way.
Maybe we're back in this year.
Please wait! No more of this!
I guess we use Gideon's Triumph and sack the Pouncing Links. That's a relevant thought. I probably should have attacked with this too. Shit.
This is just one verse in the poem.
That was a really good hit. You might be dead. We definitely need to put another snare spinner in. Okay. It's really good. Let's see here. Put a counter on a zombie warrior. I guess. It's fine if we trade with the Challenger Troll. Then we just full swing next turn. And that should do it. Be able to block 9 points of damage, and he's still dead. Short of like a bulwark troll, yeah, he's just dead. Well, at least that worked out. One off. Boring deck, but there's the potential to punish a stumble. Let's try again. Well, that's not keepable. That's keepable. It's very keepable. Let's just draw 2 more planes and coast on Easy Street here. Do I want to play around no escape? If he's got it, he's got it.
Operation share in my strength.
Huh.
Be your best self.
Don't have a transmutation, pleasey. That's pretty good.
I guess you can't be friends with everyone.
That's pretty good. He has Into the God Eternals in trouble. That's really good too. I don't know if we're applying enough pressure to get around the great card selection that this provides. And we're definitely going to have to worry about No Escape recasting Oketra. Four top is super bad for us. Supremely, supremely bad for us. Okay. Let's keep applying pressure. That's pretty good.
A mind is a terrific thing to waste. Time to run again.
Shit. I didn't have the planes. There was absolutely no option for me to do anything but get shit on there. Oh. Great. Great, great. Okay. Damn it. Doesn't really change anything for us combat-wise.
Behold, this
We did just lose 5 straight creatures.
my dreams dissipate like smoke.
Yeah, we're gonna get nothing but land now. Oh, jeez. That was nasty. That was extremely nasty. He has to block this.
Your fight. I aspire for more.
Yeah, all that's left in our deck is land. Has to block this. Can trade that there. This just makes that bigger though. Yeah. Let's get this on the road.
I leave you. I
Okay, lots of flyers. Bring in more snare spinny bros. Cut a paradise druid. That's probably all we got here. Return to nature. We could have Kesmina's transmutation, but we didn't see it. Yeah, just run it like that. We got 2-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. Let's just draw some land. Let's just draw some land, baby. That's not land. God damn it, it's a 2-3 for 2. You were in my way. Okay, that is definitely a problem this early.
This. I lost my appetite.
I think we let him hit us again, right? Put this on here, don't attack. Next turn we can go 4 mana, potentially 5. We've got Samu we could execute, we could Jade and Pollen Bright, proliferate everything. Just gonna hang back a turn.
You look like a worthy opponent. We'll do this together.
Aw, it's our Oketra.
My dreams dissipate like
Oh, nope. Force creature. Cool Hulk. Okay, so do you want to just counter him up? Pollen Bright Druid. Make him big enough to swing through both. Druid counter. Uh-oh.
Teamwork is strength.
Get this piece of shit out of here. Jump, I'll take it.
You fear me.
That's fair.
You will be haunted by this tool.
Did you say he's gonna haunt my tool? That's not right. It's not right at all.
I've learned a lot today.
A land would be good. That's bad. Yep. Man. Visionary or the Dusk Mantle? He's a big boy. Jeez, if we could get any sort of lands here, like we really would have a game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We lost 6. We got 3 on the field. So we've only got 8 left. 7 left? Jeez. Swing with the Martyr. Hope he double blocks and Divine Arrow. I mean, what are our options, really? Just gonna keep getting hit in the face? I don't understand how that's a viable strategy. Oh, cute. By all means, play Massacre Girl. Oh! That probably does it. Damn, I have no more pressure. That hurt a lot. There's 7 land left total in the whole
That
deck.
is scary, but underneath, don't think you'll be needing that.
Cool.
If you still have a home, you should go there now. Press the attack.
Let's just try to kill him. Really? Alright.
Let's tidy up in there.
This is going to be very good. So, use this. Scry him.
Your lies will not go unpunished.
Sure. Force him to choose the Sky Strix unless he has a counterspell. He might. Well, that went well. Settle the score. Alright, 2 wins. 2 wins is usually all I'm looking for in these things. With our vanilla creature deck. It's better than I've done with more ambitious builds. Maybe just take 2 and 3 drops and turn them sideways is just fine. Yeah, I must be overthinking these drafts. Take dudes and send them in. Seems to be working. Teferi is your avatar, and therefore you are evil and must be destroyed. Keeps. Hater of fun, destroyer of joy. Mangler of all metas, King Teferi. May his name be spoken in hushed, miserable, unhappy tones forevermore. Alright. Thanks, I guess. Now would be a good time to stop drawing lands. Okay. I said, you know, It's like you're not hearing me, deck. That is a lot of cards, and that is a small amount of cards. So I'm not super excited about this board position. Ooh. That's a good rare. It's a real good rare. And blocker with it. That's impressive. Super relevant blocker. Good lord, you know... 4 land in a row. 4 land in a row. Considering band together this, even if he blocks with both the tokens first strike, that still wipes him out. Or we Enforcer. I don't want to let him get to use the fight. Guess I should have attacked with a Pollen Bite Druid too. Yeah. Had to waste like one of the best cards in my deck to try to get this rare off the field, so yeah, it was a mistake. But I got my value out of it. You have like Ilharg now. Really hammered in there.
The only authority that I recognize is chaos.
Well, we're not getting fought this turn, which is nice. Tibalt's Rager. Okay. That's it. Alright. So now he knows if he blocks with Martyr, he still gets it. That's fine, though. Gotta get this thing out of here. Just gonna Heartfire and kill both. That would be really powerful. He's running the risk that I have any kind of trick. Just this one? Either way, gotta get rid of him. Just letting him go. Alright. I don't think he thought about the worst creature play to blank his Blind Blast. I might have tilted him. Pump up the rage. Pump it up. We can Martyr Iron Bully. Ooh. Martyr Iron Bully. Yeah, pressure. Pressure. Ooh, Tybalt's really good on this board. Oh, lots of ones he can beat up.
I adore an audience.
He's got lots of things he can eat, too. Well, at the very least, we're keeping him from making another devil. You can't sack and throw right now. This seems suboptimal. We can block with all these to boost those two and kill this? Is that worth it? We block with all these four. He kills these two, which are just stone dead anyway. I think that's worth it. Yes, those are getting bigger. No, there's nothing you can do about it. Ooh. That's fair. All right. I don't see anything we need to sideboard against here. I could put in a Tails Light Shield over a Paradise Druid since he has so many ways to deal 1 damage. Or just this big butt dude. Seems like a very solid blocker. I like that. Let's take out Paradise Druid and just bring in someone with a bigger butt. Seems like he'll have a hell of a time getting through that. The 5 toughness means he can't even Heartfire it effectively. This looks totally fine. Bully to make Evolution Sage do something relevant. In with the beats. Okay. He's all in on the feeding Grim Initiates to his invader plan. I'd like to not draw land for a little while. Can we work on that? Am I being greeted? Am I getting the fiery hello? No fiery hello for me. I want to disincentivize him going for Snare Spinner by diversifying the threat base. Snare Spinner is already a good target. If I put the counter on it, it becomes a great target.
The only prize I desire is your head.
So if we attack here to Angrath, we're going to get a Grim and a army. Or we wait, he gets a 4/4. But we can grow past that. Yeah, I guess we hold. Doesn't seem like a worthwhile trade.
Come on, then.
So we sideboarded. This would have been a Paradise Druid, which would have been real dead here. 2/5 though, very relevant. Something else that allowed me to put tokens on things would be pretty sweet here. We've got Sage and these lands, but we're only building the bully. We're definitely taking that. Pretty good. Flooding out pretty hard here. Now if we attack, we're getting a turret and a Grim Initiate that just makes this bigger. Still not worth it. We really need a breather, we're not getting it.
Oh, they're so cute.
Well, we gotta sacrifice something now. Damn it. Yeah, he has cards in hand. I mean, if he can kill the Enforcer, he's got me. He's applying too much pressure for me to not block. And we've drawn 4 lands in a row. On 7 land with 12 cards. It's not going great. So we have Heartfire? Yeah, now we're really fucked. Yep. Now we're proper fucked. Yep.
The more, the messier.
Proper fucked now. If he has a way to sack a devil on top of it. Of course he does. No, he doesn't. He's just bluffing me. Okay, well, single combat, I guess. What happens when he's single combat? I guess we have to keep the snare spinner, otherwise he throws all the devils at me? don't really know what happens here. He blocks, these trade. I guess. Yeah, we can't cast stuff, man. Good Lord. Eight land and 15 cards. Our entire 25 card deck only has 8 land remaining in it. That's bad. That's bad. Something that's not lands. Seriously, anything.
You've never seen anything like this.
Counter on Ironclad, I guess. Swing with Ironclad. Swing with all of these, and if he doesn't have removal, yeah, it's too risky. He's red. Yeah, that's fair. Good shit, man.
I went through hell to lose to you.
Yeah,
Have you ever lost a
it's
home?
getting worse by the second. 7 land left in our entire deck. And we can flash something in. I don't know what it is. Well, this is our stall breaker.
mysteries of life are endless.
Yeah, this thing can block and kill just about anything. Ooh. Hello.
The only companion I have is my blade. Well, bye-bye now.
Not again!
Yep. Whew. That was too close for comfort pants. Now we're at the free roll portion of the show, where this draft is free, which is pretty cool, and I never expect, and I'm always really happy to have happen. You spend the money to play, the money's spent, it's all gone. Once you spend it, you can't really worry what happens after that. It's like a lottery ticket. The fun is buying it. Winning is something that could happen, but it's not really why you play. Got more aggro boyos. Chef aggro boyardies. Oh boy, do we. I'm going real wide with these boyos. Let's just draw our evolution sage dude.
If it's a challenge you want, then a challenge you'll get.
I guess we could just single combat next turn. That'll be fun. Why did we play that if we're just going to single combat next turn? See if we can get him to commit more to the board, I guess. Nope. Well, Samut makes him a 4/3 menace. One more turn. Or he has the blocker anyway. Boo. Wait, what? What? Oh, we can't cast anything in our hand. Sure. Single combat actually did not help us at all. Yeah, his stuff is just way bigger than mine. He has way more of it. Pretty dead here. I did not expect them to be able to reload that quickly. Wow. So much pressure. GG, sir. We just need to draw a little better there. Maybe we'll see our Oketra again. Haven't seen her in a few wins. Also, we got all our proliferate counter stuff, and we didn't get any proliferate triggers, which is really bad. Could have sized this up nicely. Not what I would call a great hand, but it has things, so we'll keep it. Why?
It's a dog-eat villain world
I will help you through
And we're
this.
drawing way too much land. And no creatures. No deck, it's all creatures. That's really good.
Let's get out of here,
Can't stand the
This
heat.
deck is
Get out of the
much,
pyromancer's way.
much better than ours. And boy, can all we do is draw lands. Yeah. Yep. Unless Oketra is like one of our next 2 cards, we can't win this. And he has removal for that too. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get burned?
Got about 2 turns. Yep. Okay, one more turn. One more.
Omniscient, you are not worthy.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of a miserable way for this run to end. It was a pretty good run, but against once we run into a deck that's got real power and draw is sort of just bad.
Soldiers died, all for my reign.
Oketra!
I've witnessed enough destruction already.
Cherish fresh food is ideal for the nation.
Even not Oketra.
It's just a small headache. The way
Hey, you're Oketra.
is death.
Will it matter?
Suffer the dreams
Pretty
of
far
the
behind.
damned.
Will it matter? Sure as hell doesn't seem like it'll matter.
Try not to think too hard.
Yep. GG's. You can't draw 10 land in the first 12 cards and expect to win. Well, let's give it another shot. We got one more loss. At least it was quick and painful. Couple 2-drops, our best card, and so we draw lands. Good start. Looks like we're in the mirror. This means this probably can't attack. Well, we're getting lands, it's good. I guess we swing out. That's annoying. Well, we got the lands. Oh, what do we do here? Damn it, why do I keep doing that? That was stupid, so stupid.
My skills are as sharp as my want. The bigger they are, well, you know.
Get to kill my sage. Oh. Oh, non-combat damage is prevented. That's funny. The 4 toughness is relevant here. That's fair. So we're in the mirror. Red splash. Didn't see a lot of flying creatures there. We're going to see bigger butts, so I think we do that Paradise Druid swap for the Teo, especially since we're on the defense. Do we even want Bulwark Giant as well? I want the Ironclad as well. Cut a Pouncing Lynx on the draw. Seems reasonable. Well, this would be great if we had 2 lands. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna chuck that. There's way more than we need green anyway. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Strength. Be your best self. We'll do this together.
Yeah, that's a lot of turret ogres. Pretty solid. Yeah, we single combat and then we word scale next turn.
Don't worry. I'll be quick. Cool. 4-1. We might actually run this whole thing down. One more shot for the 5-1.
If you're curious at all what I'm vaping, it is a tobacco blend that I've vaped for quite a while. It's very, very low nicotine. I actually started vaping probably like 7 or 8 years ago to quit smoking, and it was quite successful. I haven't smoked since I started vaping, and I vape less and less, but I find I'm especially fidgety when I'm doing something like this. Between my beard and drink and vape, I gotta have the fidgets. This is super capable here. I'm hoping he misses. Ooh, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. Using blue, so we're probably going to get callous dismissal a few times. Ooh, discarding? That bodes well for us. Sure. Right, don't play the land. Don't play the land. Play the thing first. You idiot.
Nice to meet you. I'd love a friendly duel. Teamwork is strength.
This guy is huge, but I think we want one more turn. Aw, you don't have removal for him, do you? Yeah. Life is terrible.
Being kind first.
We have drawn way too many lands.
I will help you through this.
Don't have more removal. Well, that sucks too. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I use them up.
Share in my strength. Five here. That would have been a good draw.
see if we attack with... Yeah, we still attack with that. Commence is going to be huge. Yep. Don't care. If he has any discard here, he's got me pinned pretty good. Jeez, we're drawing a lot of land. We're on 10 land, 20 cards left, so 7 left in the deck. That's just a game, right?
Let's cut you down to size.
Okay, blue. So we probably want the extra snare spinner. And big butts, so we probably want the extra size. We just get Oketra and win this one. That'd be nice. This would close it out. Where's my god? Bring me my god. Well, they're deep in the tank on that one. No god here. No action till the third turn. Better. Better. Still no action till the third turn, but we have our bomb to clean up here. Something was going to get got.
I did not start this fight, but
That's pretty
I
bad.
will finish it. Time for a drink. Strong.
No, we really need lands. We're not hitting them.
Vampirism is a useful trait.
This Soren's going to be at 100,000 loyalty by the time I can act.
I abhor my need for blood.
This is a drag because it seems like it's pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point that we're going to die.
What
Without the land, we can't really interact at all.
I feel nothing anymore.
They're flooding, I'm getting screwed.
Embrace the
I'm never going to be able to get through all that shit. Clearly. Do we even waste our bloom here? I mean, they can't hurt us. I guess they can. Yeah.
Time for a drink. The weak feed the strong.
This is really, really boring.
Vampirism is a useful trait.
We got 4 lands, 22 cards left in our deck. So 13 of those 22 cards are lands. Yeah, we're just going to die next turn. Like, man. We had such a great out here. And we just got screwed. We had a really great out. There's basically nothing we can do. 17 loyalty.
I abhor my need for blood.
Sure.
I have survived worse than you. I demand servitude.
I can't cast blockers either.
Welcome to my
Yep.
world. Behold, my
That is just
epilogue of
complete prison.
fear.
Nothing I can do to get out of that lock. It is just doom, and that is that. Yeah. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. At any rate, winning 4 games is pretty good for me. I'm really happy about that. Prison matchups are pretty unpleasant, though. Doesn't matter, both are evasive creatures. Wow. It's pretty crazy. That's pretty good. I really screwed my curve up. And there goes Oketra. Well, that's probably all she wrote, ladies and gents. That is Menace. Single combat too.
Nightmare.
An arrow. So pretty clear he's holding up no escape here. Can't play into it, so we'll just do this.
Remember, your nightmares remain.
Called that. It's probably my only shot. Yeah. I don't have anything that'll get rid of that 5/5 token. GG's. So we got 4 wins. So we got all our gems back, which was nice, and 5 packs. A pretty good run, I'd say, considering I don't think this was a particularly powerful deck. We had no Wanderer Strikes, very little removal, very little interaction. So it just goes to show you that you can really get a lot done with just a good old curve out sometimes. And, you know, a bomb here and there does help a lot. I hope you enjoyed this stream, and you might want to watch sometime in the future. If you have any questions, comments, interest in me doing Constructed, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.